signals are there clearly, but Facebook system is not working. It seems they cause problem early morning. I should change time. I don't know what to do with this. 1 minute is gone, no signals, no video, no audio. Means this is going futile, no meaning. What I am speaking is not going to be recorded at all. It's very clear. No signals till now. I can't even say good morning to people. Nothing. Oh, now it has come. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Namaskar. This is Engineer Suraj Singh calling from Bharat, India on this day, August 18, 2021, Wednesday. How do we cover it? That depends. Quality is not baby of some one person. It lands, it takes people, flies and go away. It's different. It's not simply that you can manufacture an open to sky area. There is a factory, there is an industrial building, there is a production unit, and there are so many plants. We have to deal with water, we have to deal with stones, we have to deal with dust, and we have to deal on top of that with human resources, with machine resources. Machine resources is a product of by mechanical engineers and electrical engineers. If something is wrong, I should say it is wrong. I should not be very timid. Oh no, it's right. No, I can't say that. Engineers should be clear in his speech, clear in inspection, clear in examination, clear in every type of dealing. If engineer is not clear, then there is some deficiency in that engineer's either academics, qualification or experience. What is right, and what is not right. Why to say something which is wrong is right and what is something which is right is wrong? No way. That is difference between speculation and engineering. Obstruction in signals. Engineering is engineering. No one can defy this fact. Fact is fact, non-fact is non-fact. Engineering is a world like medical, where medical is a fact. Your health is a fact. If my bone is broken, then broken. I cannot say not broken. If I am tired, means tired. I cannot say I am not tired. If I am sick, and if you want to run away, then I think there's something wrong with you. Engineer and engineering based on application always. There is no work in engineering which you cannot say it's not applied. Even you do in design, you do in theory, you do on site, you do in construction, you do in factory, you drive a car, you manufacture a car. Whatever is done, that is factual. That is and a supply of electricity to appliances in homes and everywhere. This means we are encompassed. Everybody is encompassed by use of engineering applications. We say there is no electricity, what can I do? Yes, that's right, you cannot do if there is no electricity in the home, but electricity is an engineering product. Engineering product, wires engineering product, cable engineering product, appliances engineering product, powerhouse engineering product, thermal. It really, I call myself engineer, and I cannot. What do I call my workers? What do I call my staff? My question. Yes, there are titles. I don't go for that, but a person because of whom I say it's my work, I've done this, that person also my support. I can't discard that person by saying, oh, you are a laborer, you are a mystery. Means we can't discard that way. Yes, that person is not academically educated. That person is not a clerk. I call academically educated only a clerk because there's no professionals. But thinking is your friend. Thinking is your boss. Thinking is your child. Thinking is your baby. You have got design all those activities which can club together. That's called engineering design. So that thinking starts even when you are born. A baby, new baby, also thinks, but it cannot express. It can only voice. You can say crying, baby is crying. Baby is crying because baby wants to say something. Though it's only one day baby, but it cries. It's not able to express, so it cries only. Engineer is a baby. Baby of what? Baby of development. Engineering is a baby of development. How do you adopt it? How do you mold your baby? It's up to you. Above every other profession. Medical also locates above every other profession. Engineering has no bound. You have to understand. We have decided ourselves as world professionals. This is this engineering, this is that engineering. But I say engineering means thinking. You join civil, you join electrical, mechanical. Because it is continuous thinking in engineering. It's not instant thinking. 24 hours, I stay 18 hours or 16 hours working and I think only for 15 minutes a day. Well, I think you are very low profile thinker in that case. Every step in engineering requires thinking. Not necessarily you follow what others do. You do what you want to do. You initiate what you want to do. You think on what you want to do. Maybe your thinking changes many times, no problem. It changes only because it speaks to you, not physically but mentally. It's very difficult to start something, frankly speaking. To start something afresh, new, is very difficult job because you do not know where shall this move through, what route it shall take through, and then which object it shall gain. It's not even like a sinusoidal flow of river. We know river flows in sine curve and it takes its roots like that and changes its banks, changes its curve. We studied that in irrigation engineering about reverse flow. Rivers are not you can say artificial. They are not man produced, human produced. These are natural. With motion, with size change, diameter change, our bodies, you can say envelope change, our body's space frame change, our body's anatomy, biology, development change. That is what is thinking. Nature itself teaches that we have to keep thinking. But we have to think what? That is to be decided by everybody. If you think for writing poem, you will write poem. If you think for writing a story, you will write story. If you think for, you can say something else, you will do that. But if you think for engineering, you are a really thinker. Because once you think and do, it will give more power to you to think. And that is what, it's not my case, is not different. I'm not some extraordinary person. I'm just an ordinary person. I spent from my job time itself civil engineering world. So I was not born in an engineering family, but engineering input taught me what world is. World is soil actually. World is raw material. World is mountain, world is river. That's a fact of life. But we cannot use directly mountain or river. We cannot use them directly, same way we cannot use directly air. Of course it's respiration, but there's one part of life. Other part is we cannot create action by air. Air is dynamic, air is static. For example, static air, dynamic air, or you can say continuous building of pressure or continuous air pressure, wind movement, breeze movement, thunderstorms, tornado like situations. That's called instant dynamic movement of air. And that's what engineering is. Just like there's a pressure difference, in engineering there is also difference. Okay, we refer to books to learn engineering, but real engineering is, even after degrees, one is not perfect. One has to learn by I cannot explain undue. I am explaining only what I think, what I realize, what engineering is. Engineering is not done by everybody, because everybody cannot create products, everybody cannot do everything. Certification, as I said before, it's important, it's a requirement, but it is based on very brief period of life. Study of 5 years for becoming engineer or similar study for become medical is very small, you can say component produced by examination of kid or student. Application experience and engineering world within university or institution. Medical world is different. Patients are available. Intern can go and learn a lot through some senior doctor. But that is also a kind of learning without which certificate is not issued. Same applies in engineering, though there is no question of certification at one go, but question is learning engineering by act, learning engineering by real work, because academical study is not perfect. There is not necessary availability of professional teachers in university. What we cannot learn in University of Engineering, we have to learn in field by virtue of our position, by virtue of what we do. We should not be simply happy saying that I got this position. Position getting is one part, position operation is another part. What I say, engineering means quality application, and also it should be kept on path of continuous improvement, that is called continuous improvement of quality, and to comply is must. Compliance is a must in this world, because without compliance we cannot make sure what shall be product status. No way exists not to comply with defined or specified quality. There is no way. We have to be careful about that. No way exists not to comply with defined or specified quality levels, because definition of quality is a must, and that definition requires to be achieved, or else work leads to status of being unsuccessful. That's the important point. We have to keep in mind. Again and again, I don't everybody should be reliable. I'm not saying work alone. Reliability of engineer professional, reliability of engineering professional staff means product shall be certainly reliable, because when you are reliable, you are busy in safety, you are busy in service, and you are busy in value of that material which you are going to produce. Product, you can say, that's called durability of that product. And if you can maintain at least these, of course there are many other factors, we can say that my job is reliable, my work is reliable. We have to assess ourselves first, because we have to claim. It's not imaginary assessment, it's claimable assessment. Claimable assessment is not easy, because you have to take responsibility of safe work, you have to take responsibility of serviceability work, and you have to take responsibility of durability, and then you have to take responsibility of all others. In fact, if you can say definition of engineering is that may be definition. Learning is important. Fortunately, in construction, there is a vast learning chance. Every day is learning in engineering, because of quality you get it. When refer to safety, health and environment, because in engineering, this is all to engineering. In every branch of engineering, safety engineering exists. Safety, when I say, it's not alone safety, it includes with it health and environment, and also on top of that something. It should be known to everybody, particularly those engineers who are not taught all this. Even if you are not taught,